Good morning. All right, you guys. It's Tuesday, so we are going to hit upper body. Definitely going to want a couple of different sets of weights. And we're actually going to go by reps today instead of by time. Okay, so to start out, we're going to hit our bent over rows. And when we do these, we have our weights down the middle. We're going to lean forward. Even though we're leaning forward, we have flat backs. We're not curled up, okay? Nice flat backs. We're gonna glide our elbows along our sides, and hands are gonna come up to about the top of our hip bone, all right? We want those elbows to go straight back when we do these, okay? You can go heavier here if you're still ironing out form, then keep it a little bit lighter. We have 15 reps, okay? Go when you're ready. Oh, you guys. You're just 15. Okay, so now we're going to go into V raises, which you don't want to go super heavy here. You want them to be challenging. They shouldn't feel easy. You've got 15 reps doing these, so they should be difficult. One thing you need to do is make sure that your belly is braced before you get started. Okay. And I like to keep my chin kind of close to my collarbone. It's not touching. I'm not all the way down, but it's as if you had a tennis ball between your chin and your collarbone. Your chin is down a little bit to keep this imaginary tennis ball right here so that it doesn't fall. When we do our V raise, belly is braced because we don't get to use our body. We're just using our arms in this neutral grip. Weights come up just to shoulder height. And it's hard to tell on camera, but I'm raising up so that my arms are coming up into the letter V. Okay. 15 reps, you guys. Ready? Go. Body does not get to move. Got it. Weights are in a neutral grip. That felt easy. It's time to up your weights. Literally fighting for my life the last couple reps on those. Okay, now we're gonna go neutral grip, curl, and press. So it's a hammer curl. Weights are at our sides, curling up in a neutral grip, and then pressing in that neutral grip. Okay. Again, belly's braced because we're not moving our body. Might be helpful to hold that invisible tennis ball so that you're not engaging your traps as much. We have 15 reps. Take your time through them. Hammer curl, neutral grip press. Make sure when you do your press, your shoulders stay out of your ears. You guys. Fifteen reps. Hammer curl into neutral grip press. A little bit of a rest here. Okay, we're going to move into our flies. These, you want to keep it light because we're using free weights and a lot can go crazy with form for these. So weights are in a neutral grip. There's some space between my body and the weights, right? We have our elbows bent. We're going to open up, kind of like we're starting at the middle of a rainbow, pulling the edges of the rainbow around us. When we bring these weights around, we squeeze our shoulder blades together. Okay. Again, we're going by reps. We have 15 of them. Go when you're ready. Okay, now we're gonna go into a reverse curl. You don't need to go super heavy here. Do these, we start out with our weights in front of our body, palms face us. We want to keep our elbows somewhere close to our body, but your elbows will tell you if you need to adjust. So from here, we just curl. But as you can see, our palms are facing the opposite way that they are in a bicep curl. Just coming up, slowly bringing them down. Okay. Again, 15 reps. Go for it. You should not have your elbows yelling at you. If you can feel it, you need to adjust the width of your elbows in relation to your body. All right, guys, we're going to hit triceps with our kickbacks. You go heavier here if you choose. We start out with our weights at our sides. When you do these, you can only move from your elbow down. From your elbow and above, your arms are stuck to your sides, okay? We're going to push our weights back and then just come forward a little bit. Again, only moving the bottom half of our arm. About 15 reps. Really get those weights back. Go for it. All right, we're going to move into push-ups next. In your push-ups, wherever it's challenging for you, you know, we have a couple of rules with these. Number one, your whole body has to go down, even your hips. Even if you're doing these on your knees, set yourself up where your hips can go down with you. Okay. Number two, we want our joints stacked so that our shoulder is over our elbow, elbow is over our wrist. Okay. And again, we're going by reps. We got 15 of these. Get that full range of motion. Go for it. Okay, we're going to go back through all of them. So our first move was our bent over rows. And when we do these, using a lot of muscles here, strong muscles in your back. So you could go heavier if you want. Make sure you lean forward with a flat back, okay? Even though we're leaning forward, we're not crunched up, right? Flat backs. Elbows glide up our sides. And we want our hands to come up to the top of our hip bones, right? 15 reps, guys. Go when you're ready. And now we're going to go lighter. We're going to go into our V races again. So brace your core so that your body's not moving to get those weights up. That just means you're tightening your belly up. You can still talk, you can still breathe. Raising these weights up in a neutral grip so that they're in the shape of a V. Okay? You're standing up tall while you do these. 15 reps. Go when you're ready. Neutral grip. Taking just a second. Okay, we're gonna hit our hammer curl and neutral grip press. Starting out with our weights at the sides of our body. We want our elbows close to us. Curl up, neutral grip press. Okay. 15 of these. Think through them. Belly's braced. Remember, 15 reps. Taking just a sec. Okay, we're gonna hit our reverse curls next. Again, weights in front of us, palms face our body, curling up, slowly letting them come down. These are really good for your elbow strength, but you've got to listen if it feels funny to your elbows. Adjust how far out your elbows are when you do this, okay? 15 reps. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit our flies. The flies, we want lighter weights. Weights are in a neutral grip in front of our body and our elbows are bent. Remember, we are pulling these weights around our body, squeezing our shoulder blades together. Okay? 15 of them. We're going to work our triceps with our kickbacks. Again, when you do these, you only want to move the bottom portion of your arm from your elbow down. Okay? You might find it easier to bring your weights forward a little bit and then push back. That's fine. Just making sure this whole top part of your arm down to your elbow stays right up against your side. It's not moving at all, right? Okay, 15 reps. Okay, guys, we're going to move into push-ups next. And then when you're done with your push-ups, go ahead and stay down. We're going to do a few things in our plank position. So push-ups, got 15 of them. Doing them however they challenge you. Just make sure that your hips go down with you and your joints are stacked. Okay? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do in our plank position are hip dips. Okay? Now, when you do hip dips, you definitely want to be in a forearm plank. right? You will tip over if you try to do these on a high plank. Now remember with hip dips, this is the one plank position you can be in where you lift your hips if you need to. Hip dips look like this. So we're in our plank. We're just gonna rock our hips to one side, rock them to the next. Now, if you feel these in your lower back, some people really feel these in their lower back, then just pop your hips up a bit like this, and then do your hip dips. Okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and do 15. Go whenever you're ready. When you're done, just hang out. Getting up yet. Okay, so next we do our shoulder tap. So for this one, you probably want to be in a high plank. We're just planking and we're trying really hard to keep our bodies still as we tap our opposite shoulder. Okay, it's really easy to rock through these, even when you're trying really, really hard not to. So just be intentional about keeping your body as still as you can. And we have 15 reps, okay? Go for it. Touching your opposite shoulder. Just hanging out. Done. We're going to plank up downs next. And for this move, you're going to start either on your forearms or your hands. And we're just going to transition to the next. So you're starting up, you hit one forearm, next forearm, come up and come up. Okay. We're doing 15 of these. And if you start in a high plank on your hands, one rep is when you get back up into that high plank. Okay. All right, guys, go for it when you are ready. Still hanging out in our plank position when we're done with those. The three moves that we just did in our plank, we're going to repeat them. So first up, we have our hip dips. Okay. So for hip dips, you definitely want to be on your forearms. We're just rocking our hips from one side to the next. 15 reps, guys. Go when you're ready. Still staying down. So we're doing our shoulder taps next. Shoulder taps need to be done in a high plank. Remember, when you do these, you're being really intentional about not moving your body. Okay. 15 reps, just touching our opposite shoulder. And then we have our plank up downs. Again, 1 rep is when you get back to your start position. So if you start in a high plank, you got to hit your forearm, come back up, come back up. That's 1 rep. Okay. 15 of these. Go when you're ready. This is our final push. Hey, guys, when you are done with those, you are done with today's workout. Was not easy. Good job logging in and getting it done. Have a fantastic day, you guys. I'll see you back here on Thursday. Bye.